Merchants have picked up a few new concepts when it comes to handling trade when they encountered some foreign merchants. They think that with some investment they'll try out, they'll be very beneficial for Port Royal in the long run. We do have economic ideas, so paying off inflation is not a problem, because we still don't have the... gold mines. Alright, more trade ships being done, protecting trade in the Caribbean. Getting more and more control over this very lucrative node. And the more control I get over it, the more the Caribus colonies pay me, ironically. The more I control, the more their goods produced goes up. The harder I make them work for me. Ha ha ha. How is it moving to England? I want to move there as well. Don't do it at the moment, not with Brexit. I'm actually looking to move away, potentially. Although, actually, the vote was today, wasn't it? How did that go? O mighty BBC, bestow upon me your wisdom. Oh, they're still preparing to vote. They haven't done it yet. Close the debate at 6:20. That was 13 minutes ago. Voting will start at 7. Election in the Pirate Republic. Right. We're still Aragonese. None of these are accepted cultures for us. And they probably should be. And by probably, I mean they should be. We can have up to 5. Well, Mexican's going to be a big bit. Portuguese, I think, is going to be a big bit. That's actually going to increase our income substantially. A captain rules over the nation of thieves and murderers. Well, considering you're a 666 and I've invested tons into you, yeah, let's keep this guy. Although we are now getting down to danger zone. And we built the fort there, so let's start converting... Belize, no. Let's turn... Do I want to turn you into a state, Belize? It's going to use up one of my state slots, but I do have a fair number of them. You have 26 possible states. Do it. Right, now you're a hell of a lot cheaper. Done. Votes at 7, they think they won't allow it again. Alright, no, I don't want to get the trade ideas and we don't want to do this yet either. It's too early, too expensive. Let's get this frigate going to the Caribbean. Trade wars! We have always encouraged healthy competition between our merchants, but at the same time they always put greater interest to the Republic first. We would work together to ensure the public's trade is strengthened against the interest of rivals. Now this tradition is waning and the merchant class is becoming increasingly fratricidal. Well, that's not good. Stop that. Stop that at once. Ooh, furnace. Speaking of furnaces. All the coal seems to be up here. And here, apparently. And a little bit down there, so we probably want to take over Gujira once somebody colonizes it. Okay. And at some point we probably also want to go after New Valencia, except we can't because we have no potential core on you. Never mind. We're very close to our war with Tlaxcala. Well, no, we don't want to do it until we've at least got the fort here. Maybe not until next year, so we can get that extra tactics. Okay, it's Colima. I was like, no, you're being attacked by somebody yellow. That's bad. Nope, that's not bad. It's fine. Well, it's not fine. Oh, Quiche is taking on Castile. Oh, just new Castile. Oh, come on, Quiche. Kick him out. Oh, that would be so funny. That would be so funny. Conversion edict. That's not a bad idea, although actually the conversion's almost done now, so it's not really relevant. I'm going to take the innovativeness, even though that's going to cost me prestige again. Ever since I converted, my prestige has just sucked, despite a series of very successful wars. So who exactly is fighting in this war? These guys against these guys. Although Slampneck has given up on that. Which is unfortunate, because you're a gold and gem province, and I believe that's the trade. You two used to be allied. No, you didn't. However, if I take over Tepanek, then I can go after you, and you have no allies. That's a bit dangerous. Just saying. Smugglers are in power again. No, they're not. It's all about the Buccaneers. Have you guys finished building your stuff again? You have. Well, in that case, I would say let's get some more frigates. Maybe even a flagship. Yes, I think this is flagship time. Which rather lends the question, what do we want? Masslow cannons increases the firepower, trade power per ship in fleet. So if we made you into a light ship, then we could do a huge amount of trade with that. Especially with my trade power abroad abilities, like we could do some very hefty trade in one or two locations. That would also, I think, boost the privateering capacity of that fleet. Because I think that's based on... yeah, it would. Because that's based on trade power. Fleet morale plus 5% from the command after Castile. So if we had that on our warships. Fleet engagement plus 3. I was going to say I don't know that we necessarily need this, but that's just a solid number. Which is then further modified by my plus, what is it, 30%. Which isn't quite plus 1. Well, actually, the 3 plus whatever the base is going to be more than one additional ship. Maybe. Fleet blockade, impact on siege, and fleet movement ship on and off of ships. I think that's still the best choice. How fast are merchant ships? Five. Galleys are 8, frigates are 10, war galleys are also 5, so we could put a war galley with the merchantman, although that of course is super expensive, or we could go with a galleot, which still has more cannon than a light ship, although my light ships are 15% stronger, which would give us another, it would be 23, so then we'd have the speed of the frigate. Although actually we have even more galley combat ability, so ignore that. So yeah, I think we're going to do just like we did with Aragon, and just have a galley, which is a transport. So if we build it in Jamaica, I'm thinking a galley, which makes it way cheaper in terms of maintenance. We can then go for mortars, movement on and off, and probably hull sheeting, just to make you that much tougher to sink. That is a maintenance of 2 ducats a month, though. That's not insignificant. And I'm wondering actually if just the 0.5 is more valuable with the heavy. Because a 50% durability heavy ship is going to be next to impossible to sink. And it's the same speed as the transports. Not going to be as good as blockading, though, as a light ship would be. Or even a galley for that matter. And the transports are going to be used for blockading more often than actually fighting. So this is swinging back towards the galley. In fact, the light ship and the galley is the same price. Nah, you only live once. Let's do it. We can always mothball it when we're not using it. I'm going to call it the Golden Hind. What pirate ship was that? And it was definitely not a galley. In fact, it was probably a light ship, thinking about it. It's January. Up, up. Shit. We just got a new galley. I need to cancel that ship and then build a new one. Ha! Wow, talk about timing. Right, build me a new flagship. We're going to call it a galley, sure. And I would like it to have blockade impact on siege, durability and movement on and off. We're still going to call it the Golden Hind. Francis Drake, well done. It was a very interesting figure. Name the galley heavy ship. If this was multiplayer, maybe. This is not multiplayer, I don't think the AI would be fooled. Build. Okay, good. Are you fighting the Aztecs? No. The Aztecs are in fact fighting Chimu right now. Who? What? Why? It's probably an alliance chain. Wow, the Aztecs are allied to Castile. Talk about irony. That's hilarious, actually. Castile must have taken the Emperor hostage. Name it Theresa May. No. In fact, I got really angry with my phone earlier for capitalizing the word May. I don't think I've ever been quite so angry with a phone as like, no, I am not referring to that person. Definitely not. I don't know whether I want to start this war while they're fighting other people. I kind of want to wait for it to end. See if I can just steal some more stuff. Especially if they manage to grow somehow. Maybe it meant the month. Oh, that could be. Okay, that's made me feel a hell of a lot better there, last man. Thank you. I was like, why are you giving this person extra preference? No. You guys don't seem to be doing very much. Right, you're the transports that I sent off to go and scout. Never mind. I told you to do that. You have a ship? Tortuga has a ship? It's incredible. Yes, Tortuga. Wait, was that knowledge sharing from them or to them? Already sharing to them. Okay, good. What are they lacking? Manufactories, but they'll get it pretty quick. Are there any other buildings and or units that I want to recruit? I mean, we could get... Yeah, I think we need to do this, actually. We're going to build another 2 transports. I really don't like building transports. I much prefer to steal them, but they are quite cheap. And then we're going to get another 2 units, which are going to be... 2 more cannon. We're going for a very cannon-heavy military, so we can siege things as soon as possible. Castle in the province of Castile has been built. Excellent. And we have rebels who've just arrived after the fort was done. Wow, you timed that terribly. And you already have the marketplace. That is good. Right, I was going to build a trade post here. Let's do that too. And that is the benefit of being a merchant... Well, is one of my benefits of being a merchant republic. Merchant republics can ordinarily do that, but I have the merchant republic mechanic that is increasing goods produced, plus I can do trade ports. But I believe I am not limited in size, I don't have trade leagues. Yeah, it's just those 2. Oh, and I can't do trade cities either. Which I'm fine with, because they're kind of garbage. GN fighter has died. Oh. Well, I should probably stop you drilling so we can go and send you to intercept these guys before they actually siege that down. Discipline advisor is available, but he's kind of expensive. I think I would like to have a bunch of level 1s though. We still have a little bit of inflation, not a huge amount. Stab cost, no, let's go for the tax rate. Let's go for trade efficiency, definitely. And manpower modifier, so we can get some replenishment going a bit quicker. Good. Good, 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 good. Prestige is still recovering over time. Aragon's entered a golden era, which has only just started. Oh dear. Right, jump on the ships and send you over. And now, because this is a friendly fort, we shouldn't have the landing penalty. How's the old world looking? That's a good question. We're going to have a look in a minute. And there it is. Equal numbers. And in fact, it's a defensive battle, so they have the terrain penalty. Despite the fact I just ship troops in, which is why I'm putting forts in all of my landing grounds. So that we can do this and just jump in and go, hi! Bye! Okay, so Aragon and Castile don't seem to have changed territories any further. The Netherlands has grown. They've actually managed to take over Ghent and Vlaanderen, which means that they're going to be a significant trade force. And yeah, the Dutch and the English. Remember, Great Britain is a merchant republic right now, so those two are really having a fight over trade. Which is actually pretty good for the English Channel, because it means they're going to be pumping tons of money into it. Although they're still not even close to rivaling Genoa. Aragon is still absolutely dominating there. Aragonese noble rebels. Taken over a bit more of Italy. I don't think you have. The Knights. Crikey! The Knights are becoming a major power. Please tell me you're a great power. Please tell me you're a great power. You're not a great power. You can't be far off though. Ooh, Scandinavia's formed. As has Russia, as has the Commonwealth. I am so proud of this. I am so proud of this. Moravi look to have retaken their territories from Aragon, so I think Aragon must have lost either a war down here or rebels. Betsimisaraka has unfortunately died. Majapahit hit Malaya, is doing pretty good. In fact, they're doing very, very nicely. Aragon still expanded. Oh no, that's Maguindanao. But Aragon does have a little holding. They lost their Taiwan colony. Oh, interesting. So where is Aragon focusing their colonization efforts right now? Florida. Yeah, it's got to be Florida. Oh, and here. So New Valentia is going to become a growing threat. We really need to take Panama, because I need to be able to get through here. It's going to be kind of integral, especially if we're going to be taking Mexico. Eurotransport, send you over there. And another election. He's 59, but he's worth the price of admission. Unhappiness amongst the merchants. Well, we're not going to lose the mercantilism, so let's lose the diplo power. Venice controls Naples. Oh, it does. Well spotted. Does that mean the Venetian Aragonese... Nope, they're still allied to Aragon. Naples must have broken free again. Yep, they're independent. Damn it, Aragon. I leave you alone for 50 years. Look what happens. Ah, swivel cannon's being built. Excellent. Let's go and send my random merchantman to go and pick it up. Meanwhile, you can go there too. Alright, good stuff, good stuff. That is a huge waste of Republican tradition. Like, days after he's re-elected for a full 8, he dies. Alright, so what am I falling behind in? It's still going to be Diplo, because I'm still trying to get Diplo tax. So we're going to go with the smugglers, which is going to put the smugglers in power. Which, unfortunately, is not acceptable to me. And there we go, the Golden Hind, built, ready for action. How is this war going? Oh boy, you are losing and you are losing hard. But this isn't actually against you. This is against Matlukzinka, which is... Damn. Well, with that in mind, and the fact that you are allied to those guys would rather suggest that your allies would say no at this point. Quiche still says yes. Quiche has really grown. Quiche has really grown. Oh, right, because they took out Castile. Wow. Well... How exactly are they looking? They only have 13,000 troops. You know what? When this cannon is built, I think we're going to move over there with our army. Samuel Gates is a scholar. Tech cost goes down. Unfortunately, I probably won't be re-electing you, but cool. Yes, let's go and do that conversion so you can become reformed. A noble plot! With the Republic looking fragile. Rumours have reached us the nobles are plotting to bring in a hereditary succession to our great Republic. Okay, so the danger point is now 65. It used to be 60. But it's definitely 65 now. Because see, it's gone yellow. What we could do is strengthen the government. It would also increase my absolutism. I think that's probably worthwhile. Yeah, see, it's now white. So we could have saved our point of stability there, which is also going to reduce our fervour. So let's stop doing trade, because we're going to go to war soon. War! We're going to war! Stop drilling. What's my professionalism at? 17%! Pirate nobles. Yeah, they're called captains. Probably. Let's go and land over there. Naval hubris. Our seamanship is so superior that, to be honest, complacency is setting in. People are content to rest on their laurels, and I'm not sure that this is what we need right now. Well, considering we are 11 years ahead of time, and this goes away in 10 years, I'm okay with this. And I definitely don't want to lose the stability. Like, that's totally irrelevant. Although 2 deckers become available in the next technology, and that's kind of an important one. Although that's more important if we're at war with Europeans. Also stock exchange. Ooh, another idea group. What idea group are we going to go for? Quality? Considering how small my army is, quality would be good. Offensive would be a very good choice. Extra discipline, extra siege ability, which with the way that we fight battles, siege ability is huge. Yeah, we may well go offensive. That's also going to give us a bit more force limit too. Only a little bit though. But hey, every little helps. Field Marshal died, so we're going to need to bring in another general. How is my army tradition looking? It is looking terrible. Alright, well, names. Names. We'll call you Helson. Shock. I really need a fire general against the natives. Although a shock general reduces the amount of shock damage they'll do to us. Next would be HGN. That's really good actually. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. No, that's my admiral. That's better. Let's roll another 1 or 2. Henry Caesar. That's a cool name. HWP Neon. In fact, I generally just call you Neon, don't I? No, I'll still go with HWP. 213. Oh, right, this is also giving us professionalism. Okay, one more. This is going to be the last. Because then we're out of force limit. Or general limit. And Horned Panda. Who historically has been a very good general. Unfortunately, that is definitely not true anymore. Denied. Let's roll another Horned Panda. Better. Yeah, I think I like you the most. 6 pips. 6, 5, 6. So yeah, Horned Panda. Cool. So that was Helson. HDN.